guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, like always, I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but it's like rainy and just so crappy outside and freezing cold. So I'm like, I'm feeling like some dark vibes here. Something, you know, even though like spring is like, I think like starts Monday or something, like March 20th. I'm still feeling the dark vibes here. So I think that's kind of what I'm going to get into today. So let's just see what happens. So to start, like always, I'm going to prime my eye just with some concealer and then set it with some powder. My dog's trying to get in the room. He's like sniffing at the door. So I'm going to use the Morphe 35O palette, and I'm going to dip into this shade right here and just start placing that in my crease area and a little bit above my crease to my brows. Now I'm going to dip into this shade and basically do the exact same thing I just did, but concentrate it more into my crease. Now I'm going to take this shade right here and concentrate this in more of like the outer corner, like the outer V of my eye, and just blend until my hand falls off. I'm first just going to like pat it on there just to build it up, and then continue blending it until I get it to the pigmentation and the darkness that I want. And I just like to go back in with that brush that I started with and just start blending, just to kind of make everything come together. I'm going to go back in with this shade right here and just add a little bit more into my crease. Whenever I buy, say, like a highlighter kit or like a blush kit, and there's just some shades that will not work for me in my skin tone, I use them as eyeshadows. So because there's certain shades in the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit that will not work for my skin tone as a highlighter, I'm going to use the 143, maybe with the mix of Glow Getter. These are just too dark on my skin tone for highlighters, so I'm going to use them in the inner part, almost to like the center part of my eye for this look today. Taking a brush and dip it into 143 and just pack that color onto the brush and start patting it on the inner part of my eyelids. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Now I'm just gonna take just any fluffy, clean fluffy brush and just blend outward, just to make sure all those like edges, this has no product on it, just to make sure all the edges are blended into each other. I'm gonna take a makeup wipe and just clean up on this part of my eye where I kind of got a little sloppy. I was just thinking with foundation and concealer, the shades might be a little too dark. So I'm just going to use a makeup wipe and clean it up. I think I'm going to go ahead and start with my face and then go back to my eye after I get some of my face makeup on. So to prime today, I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'm obsessed with like the primer water, but I figured today I'll just kick it old school and use this guy because it's been a long time since I've used this and I kind of miss it. I'm going to use the NYX Total Control Cover Drops for my foundation today. This shade is a little off for me, and I actually saw the other day that they had my shade, which is Porcelain, and I believe it's 01 or 03, I don't know. This one's Alabaster, but it's not a perfect match, but with my concealer and powder and stuff, it'll work out. So I like to take the drops. Actually, I'm going to use a brush today. I wonder if I should put it on the brush for my face. I think I'm just going to put it on my face and then blend it out with the brush. Oh, this is the only other reason I hate doing it like this. I'm just gonna pounce my sponge around my face, just, I don't know, to further blend it in. For concealer today, I'm gonna use the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, and I like to just put this on my ring finger first, just a little bit, because this concealer, like, a little bit goes such a long way with it, so it's very easy to go overboard with this, and then it just ends up a lot of product underneath your eyes or on your face, period. So I just like to take that and kind of go back and forth between both eyes and distribute it that way, and then blend it out with my sponge. Then I'm going to set with my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, like always. So I'm going to tap out any creasing that may have happened, and then set it with the powder. I'm going to set the rest of my face with my Fit Me powder. It's matte and poreless Fit Me powder in this shade Translucent. Now to contour and bronze up my face, I'm going to use a Kat Von D Shade Light palette and kind of go back and forth between Shadow Play and Subconscious. I'm going to start with Subconscious just to kind of chisel out my cheekbones, and then go back in, kind of go back and forth, you know what I mean, you know. Now I'm going to do pretty much the same thing with Shadow Play, but just bring it up a little bit more above where I just put Subconscious. Then I dip into both of them and do my forehead. I'm just going to squeeze my brush like this and take some Subconscious and contour my nose that way. For blush, I'm going to use the Morphe 9B palette, and I think I'm going to kind of dip into these two right here. Now I'm going to go back to the eyes and start with this shade right here and start smoking out my lower lash line. Now with a precision brush, I'm going to dip into this and put it really, really close to my lower lash line, like right below my waterline. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and then pop on the Salon Perfect. Hold on, I got it right here. I'm going to pop on the Salon Perfect 615s and I'll be right back. Okay, now that my lashes are on and my brows are on, my brows have been super sassy lately, man, like, or I just can't see like I used to. I don't know how to explain it. It's always uneven, or one's longer than the other one, one's higher than the other one. So it's like after 20 minutes, you kind of just say F it. So now I'm going to use Maybelline's Lash Stiletto in brownish black and just do a little bit of a liner just kind of to cover up any of the glue that might be showing. Now I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs eyeliner and use it in my waterline. Now for mascara, I'm going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex. Now for highlight, I'm going to go back into my Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit and mix Forever Young and Forever Lit. For lips today, I'm going to use my NYX Lingerie, I think it's like the matte lipstick, liquid lipstick in the shade Exotic. And then to finish off the look, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. So this is the final makeup look. Actually, tonight, I'm actually in a bowling league. I've been on a bowling league now for, geez, probably over 5 years, something like that. We bowl with my parents and I bowl with my husband. So that's what I'm getting ready for. So I still have to do my hair, but I wanted to just go ahead and give my end of the video as I always do. And then I'll probably pop back on with the final look, but this is it. I hope you like it. If you know me, you know I love a brown smoky eye and a dark lip and a highlight that will talk to Jesus. So here it is. So if you like this look and you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye. So I think I'm going to go in with the 35. Oh, I got mascara all up in my hair. So I'm going to use and then to finish off the look, I'm going to use my Urban Decay, is this Chill? Oh my god. Wow.